Back, baby. Finishing it off. Let's fucking do this. Out of time. Episode 5. Let's fucking do it. Hell yeah. You notice how I didn't get hyped for the music there? Despite the fact that I heard it. And I totally wanted to get hyped. Yeah, I just thought I'd call attention to that. Yeah, sure, show me goals. The Ordinary Mercenary! Hey, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. No, they're not. I was hoping they were gonna be using the music from episode 3. It sounds close, but it's not quite there. It's like it's a little softer. Indeed, the Discord's been dead as well. Yeah, that's for sure. Who knows? Maybe I'll start posting there again. I don't know.
Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett.
I was gonna say, who is this? It's Emmett.
Down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
Why didn't you wake me up?
I tried to give you a nudge before I left, but you were practically comatose. How long has it been since you slept?
Aside from being knocked unconscious, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, I left you back at the lab.
I don't think I've ever been that hopped up on fucking drugs. I mean,
I think I see it.
adrenaline.
Is it glowing?
Yeah. Is that
I think
good?
the longest I've ever stayed up straight is like 2 days. Well, I guess maybe 3. Close to 3. But that was rough.
What?
I think I almost died.
But
By almost died, I think I almost crashed because I was driving a car.
okay,
Don't do that.
One static accumulator coming up.
I think they say driving while being like having been awake for 24 hours is like the equivalent of being like drunk.
Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night,
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the
He doesn't
time
seem
circuits?
fine.
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
Oh.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his
I've been good.
being a scientist will
You know,
give just
survived
enough
COVID,
step
so
back,
that's
slide,
good.
steer him down another
Decided to
path.
go back to college, so I've been going to college and just transferred to university. I've moved out to LA now. So it's been good for the most part. Yeah, been busy. That's actually why I started streaming again, was because I got a new place in LA and I have great internet. So I was like, screw it, it's time to start streaming again, because my old place did not have good, reliable, solid internet, unfortunately. So I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's try it up again. How have you been? Life's been treating you well? Hopefully.
Another path? What other path?
I don't know. Architecture, automobile repair, taxidermy. Maybe I'll even pursue a life in law like my father always wanted. As long as Emmett steers clear of science, Edna and I will be free to be happy together.
Oh, God.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn Hill Valley into a police state.
She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Ambitions.
Doc, I'm begging you. You haven't thought this through.
Oh, hopefully it turns things around,
I
or
guess
things
we'll
turn
both
around for
find
you
out.
soon.
One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a
Just gotta,
time machine
you know,
in it.
No.
keep on keeping on.
What the hell? Where'd it go?
Oh, what the shit? Do I have anything? A newspaper? What does it say? Well, I know, I just wanted to look at it. Is there a way I can? No. Oh, wait.
Bedlam at Brown divorce hearing. Wife takes potshot at estranged hubby, famed industrialist Emmett Brown. I don't believe it. He's still fated to marry her.
Terrible. Oh, there it is. Got it. Fuck, never mind.
Oh, come on. Here, little static thingy.
The fuck, is this thing on a remote and someone's keeping it away from me? What's going on now? I'm being made a fool. Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, oh.
Whoa!
The future is coming today.
Wait.
There's a shiny new
That's what's her name.
on the way.
But she's Canadian. I thought she wasn't allowed.
It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true.
Maybe she's allowed to sing.
There's a world of wondrous wonder on display, because the future is coming today.
I wonder why I made everyone eat those fucking cakes.
Not bad at all, but I thought you fired her.
I found a loophole.
What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, where am I holding it?
Future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now.
Am I keystering it? What's going on?
Is coming
Surprised I'm not flying away.
today.
Okay.
Hey, Artie,
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
the expo? Sure, but I was wondering. You haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you?
Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back?
Yeah.
I thought her being
I was able to
Canadian
do a
was
lot in the
deal-breaker.
night.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
See you around.
Hostile guy. Oh, we're just fucking. Come on. Just little step. Little step. Little step.
How
There
about
we
an
go.
algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? But I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey, you're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice.
Oh, for the love of...
Oh, that's that guy.
Cakes for you, Buster.
Yeah. Can I say? Eunice, she was a
Excuse me,
real
Mr.
looker.
Jacques Duto, at your service.
Jacques Duto.
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
How do I get a
Jacques
ticket?
Cousteau, famous diver. So you're some kind of celebrity?
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following, yes.
Oh, it's very small.
See you around.
I don't know how to say small in French, so. What the fuck was that? Theremin booth? Yeah, sure. Why not?
I think that's supposed to be a clock.
Obviously. Ain't no two ways about it, buddy.
Enlightenment awaits you under the
Gotta know how to read it, is all. Oh man!
Insert ticket to enter.
You are going to need a ticket.
Well, then give me a ticket, sir. Ooh, what's this?
Those look like the controls to raise and lower the whatchamacallit.
Oh, I love me a whatchamacallit.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Corleone.
What's going on here?
Well, Miss
Playing
Strickland
starting
here
right
seems
now.
to think...
Oh, yeah?
You should step aside
Is
and let
it-
the officer do his duty, now.
How long have you been playing that for?
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest.
I had a friend,
I'd say
him and I,
you
we
deserve at least
played that. We had a
half the
good time
credit.
with it.
It was you
But
who tricked poor Emmett.
I think
into
we
breaking
like
up with
beat
you.
it, and then that was it. I know there's a
you who
lot to that
manipulated
game,
him
so
into
we didn't like
dropping my
100%
project in
it,
favor
but
of
you
this
know,
clear hazard to public safety.
we got credits. I think we got the credits to roll.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know
Damn.
this?
A
I had
year? How
very
many hours do you
interesting
have
chat
in
with Carlos
that?
Sagan last night. I found out who Michael Corleone really
Like, is that your go-to game, like
and
every day or
where it
every
comes
other day?
from.
Is there something you want to tell me,
I
Michael?
don't know, a
Why
year
don't you
11
call him
farm
by
without
his
credits.
real
Holy
name?
shit, dude! Is it just
Jakob
you're just into farming that much?
Thanks a lot, Doc.
An anarchist, a foreign agitator bent on sowing chaos and destruction in the Hill Valley Expo.
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Sorry, Yakov, but I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
Come here. Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole
Yeah, not
future
from-
depends on it.
Whoa!
My future depends on
Mercenary.
making sure he
Holy
doesn't.
shit!
But she
331
future
hours.
religiously.
That's what's up.
If I don't do what she
I don't know if I have
says, she's
that
gonna
many
start
hours
a
in any
campaign to
game.
have certain tainted officers
Trying to
removed
think.
from the force.
I've thought about this
anything I
before.
can
But I don't know if I
Unless
ever
you've
came
got
up
some third
with an
eye.
actual answer.
Something
I was trying to think of what game I
discredit the
have
eyes
the
of the
most
law.
hours in.
Well,
I'll dig something up.
Part of me thinks it's probably like San Andreas,
you and young Mr.
just
Brown
because I
better-
played that and
Where is
beat
he
that
anyway?
about like 4 or 5
You haven't
times.
seen him?
But I don't know how many hours
Has
that would
this
be.
foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Trying to
Maybe
think
you
what
should
else there would
find
be.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna. Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today. Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic
okay.
levitator,
That's
and he's
weird.
gonna do it today.
Hmm.
I can't believe Danny let himself get bullied into shutting down Emmett's booth. Come on, Emmett, where are you?
Oh wow, phone booth, far out.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future.
Oh.
Made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette.
What
while
the fuck,
chatting with friends in
mercenary?
Perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes,
I'm trying to think if I've even played Warframe, let alone. Oh, is that game you made me play? Yeah, I've played Warframe. How do you have that many hours in Warframe, dude? L4253. Is that it?
Greetings, forward thinkers of Hill Valley.
Wait, what? That's not what I wanted
Would you
to
like
do.
to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Yeah, it's fair to say I have not played that game since I last played it with you.
Hi, Trixie.
That's techni to you, kiddo.
Right. Congratulations on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who that is under the diving helmet? That's Jacques Duteau himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away.
Oh, yay!
Like family now, you know?
Thanks. You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah.
Thanks, Grandma.
He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense
I
with
bet
another
that's
guy.
how
Older guy? Looked a lot
Arthur
like Emmett in the
got
face?
Trixie the job
Yeah,
back.
Uncle or
He
something?
married
Or
her.
something.
And that's how we find out that Trixie's actually Grandma.
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can
mean,
drag my
do
feet
last.
a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. I mean, demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
Oh, it's a matter of life and death.
What time is Emmett supposed to go on?
Let's see, 8 kilobeats past 50.
What?
We're on metric time here at the Hill Valley Expo.
What? Metric time?
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
Fuck is metric
Dame
time?
don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Is there anything you can do to get Emmett's booth open again?
I wish there was, but I'm just a muse. All we can do is inspire people.
Okay, you're a muse. Can you inspire me an idea?
I'll try. Well?
Maybe it doesn't take effect right away. Artie told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us.
Marriage.
You couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
He didn't tell you anything.
Damn it.
Come on, Trixie. I'm dying.
I thought
to
he
know how you
had
got
her
the
for a
job back.
second and
You
then...
won't hear it from me. I don't talk out of turn.
Damn.
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something. Thanks.
Happy to help.
Wait, he's not supposed to talk to himself. Aren't there like... well, I mean, he does in the first game. It's
The
whatever.
amazing inebriomatic.
Well, from what the boys in the lab tell me, someday we'll be able to tell whether people have been drinking just by breathing into a machine like this. Try it out.
I don't think so.
Why? You haven't been drinking, have you?
The electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
Nah, it's just a model.
Now, there was
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's beautiful. Oh.
Potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant, but it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
Well, you know, they say it's supposedly good
Are you ready
to
for a picture radio?
you know,
I wonder if that's anything like
talk to your
MTV.
plants. It helps them grow, supposedly. Hey, that's the first thing ever recorded to prove a bet, supposedly.
act casual. He's coming back.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov, come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His whole future depends on it.
I'd love to, kid, but Miss Strickland thinks it's dangerous. And unless you've got something on her, her word is pretty much law.
You're the law, though. Not her.
Where Emmett is?
Well, he was working over by his booth, but by the time Edna got done haranguing me, he was gone.
Haranguing me.
He comes back soon so we can get this mess cleared up.
Any sign of Emmett?
Nope.
Aren't you worried?
Nah, he's probably just walking around the floor someplace. If you find him, bring him over here, and we'll get this all worked out.
What's a newly promoted detective like you doing hanging out in a science expo anyway?
Are you kidding me? This is a great assignment. I get to sit around all day playing with nifty new crime-fighting gadgets, like this.
Even though they don't
What
work.
does that do?
Hell if I know.
Since when does anyone in Hill Valley listen to what Edna has to say?
Ever since she helped take down Kid Tannen, she's had the mayor and the city council eating out of her hand.
It wasn't her, it was me.
Get to ignore her, especially with my.
And I wasn't there. Well, I mean, I was there, but I wasn't. Like, I haven't been around to talk to the mayor and whatnot.
Jaywalking or something, I'd throw the book at her.
Yeah, throw a
You'd
book
never
at her.
catch a dame like that breaking the law, darn it.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
No.
I saw her whispering about something with Carl Sagan outside the expo yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what they were whispering about?
No, I don't.
No, but she looked really guilty.
That's
I
good
need
enough for
something
me.
More solid than that, I'm afraid.
Throw the book at her for that. Oh.
You haven't seen Carl Sagan around here, have you?
Nah.
Isn't he still a wanted man?
Nah. All those arson charges got dropped weeks ago. Judge Brown said there wasn't enough evidence for a trial.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His whole future depends on it.
Well, I'd love to, kid, but Miss Strickland thinks it's dangerous. And unless you've got something on her, her word is pretty much law.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Well, I
I'll
hope
be
so.
back.
You've got to get this albatross off my neck.
Albatross.
did you
I don't
put
even know
his
what
to
an
it?
albatross
Did he confess?
looks like, to be honest.
Well,
No,
speak of the
I'm
devil.
fairly certain it's a bird of some sort, but that's about it. That's all I got.
Danny, can I talk
I've just
to Edna
never
for a
actually
minute?
seen an
Be my
albatross.
guest. I'd like a couple minutes of quiet.
What's this about?
What'd you do with Emmett, Edna?
What are you talking about? You're the one who's trying to ruin his life.
Believe it or not, I'm the one trying to save it.
From what?
You, mostly.
bitch.
You really don't know where Emmett is?
I haven't the foggiest. If he's smart, he's run far away from whatever dangerous shenanigans you talked him into perpetrating today.
Shenanigans? Why are you still involved in Emmett's life? I thought you broke up with him.
I did, but then your friend Mr. Sagan told me about your scheme to interfere with our romance. Not a very nice thing to do, Comrade Smirnov.
You don't really think Emmett's gonna want you back after you crushed his heart and
Smirnoff.
tried to stop
Where
his
is this
demonstration at
name
the
coming
expo,
from?
do you?
Is it because of
Not
the
at
alcohol?
first, no. But eventually he'll realize I've got his best interests at heart, and he'll come running back to me like one of those dogs he loves so much.
But you hate dogs.
Yes, ironic, isn't it?
Why'd you go and get Emmett's invention sealed up like that?
I had no choice. Once Mr. Sagan told me about your attempts to radicalize my poor Emmett, I knew I had to stop him from going through with your dangerous invention.
But it's his invention, and it's not dangerous. Okay, maybe it's a little dangerous, but only to him.
That's for the authorities to decide.
Any chance you could talk Parker into letting
She's
Emmett
gonna
go
do
ahead
that.
with his
She's
demonstration?
definitely gonna help us out now.
None whatsoever. And as long as I'm here, that contraption of yours is grounded.
I I know your deep, dark secret.
Yeah.
Secret? What secret?
Oh, I like it.
You're ruthless, manipulative, and power hungry.
In the service of a higher cause, one
And it
sometimes
rhymes
has
with
to
witch.
stoop to low tactics. But I'm sure you already know that, Comrade Yakov.
I once in middle school called a girl a bitch, and she got really upset and offended and told the teacher on me, and I ended up getting sent to the office for it, and I weaseled my way out of it, saying that I didn't call her a bitch, that I called her a witch 100% on the spot. Just came up with it, and she said, oh, I didn't call her a bitch, I called her a witch. And for whatever reason, they bought it, and they're like, you can't call people witches. And I'm like, okay. And then I got sent back to class. All right. Thanks for stopping by, mercenary man. My phone gets hot too, unfortunately. It sucks.
Have you seen Mr. Sagan around here anywhere?
No, and I wouldn't tell you if I had. He's more than a little
Although I
scared
need to
of
get a
your
new one.
anarchistic
But then again, I don't know if new ones are any better at cooling or not.
Did you see? Trixie Trotter got her old job back.
Oh, I know! I tried to have it out with Arthur McFly, but he refuses to explain himself. Apparently, he discovered some sort of loophole that allows that Canadian to retain her position. Well,
That
the Ladies' Decency
Canadian.
Society shall hear about this. Make no mistake.
Why is Parker so willing to do your bidding?
Well, the good detective knows that he owes his current rise through the ranks to my reporting on his behalf.
Oh.
He also knows that I could just as easily pen an expose about his previous nights of drunken debauchery and evidence tampering.
You're blackmailing him?
Reporters don't blackmail, Mr. Smirnoff. We look out for the
Smirnoff.
public interest.
I know your deep, dark secret.
Yeah.
You know, what you were whispering about with Carl Sagan yesterday.
You overheard?
Sure I did. And you did a really lousy job at, burying the body.
Oh, you didn't hear a thing. What I was talking about with Carl Sagan is between me and Carl Sagan.
I know your
We'll figure
deep,
this out.
dark secret.
Yeah. I know it.
Those charities you were working for, they were all just a front. So you could wriggle your way into those orphanages
And steal their piggy banks?
Absolutely.
I know your deep, dark secret. Pretending like you wanted to put Kid Tannen away when all the time you were working for him.
Oh, how preposterous.
And then you just got
Okay, this is pointless.
smart
I've gotta
and
find him.
wanted to take over
Stay
his
away from
spot.
him, you anarchist hooligan.
Oh. I was gonna say I don't know if I have anything left, but I actually do. But I got tickets, so I can go to this stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, okay. So it looks like I have 3 things I can do now. 2 tickets. Ticket, please.
No one in here.
Well, that sucked. I thought that was the point. It was supposed to be like good.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a
Samara.
man's house is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Red button.
In the house of the future, fresh fruit
Hey!
baskets will replenish daily
Just like in Back to the
fleets
Future
of
2.
fruit-bearing helicopters.
That's wax.
What does that matter? Green button.
In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Hey!
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4385.
Brown residence.
Hey, Hampton. How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he there?
Not at the moment. I'm afraid he's off on one of his little adventures.
Thanks. Bye.
Farewell.
Conversation terminated.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's do it again. Let's see what we get by doing the other one.
In the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to
Phone
terminate
of the
your phone
future.
helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techni Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
Ooh.
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. How about that plan? I'm a little unclear on the details of our plan.
Unclear? But it's your plan.
I mean, I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What details? All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep Emmett distracted. You are keeping him distracted, aren't you?
Oh, yes, he's a very distractible young man.
Oh, that's what I keep telling everyone.
There's been a change of plan.
What?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I think we should let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
But you told me it could be dangerous, and that Yakov Smirnov was a foreign agitator. That the only way I could get Emmett back would be to scoop him up after his dreams were shattered,
Yes. I said a lot of things, but I was a little crazy at the time. The important thing is, now I think you should let Emmett go ahead with his little demonstration.
Oh, I get it.
What?
It's Comrade Smirnov, isn't it? He's gotten to you.
No! I really want Emmett to go ahead with his demo.
Don't worry, Carl. You can count on me.
Edna, listen to me. You have to let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
Smirnov's listening, isn't he?
No, listen.
Listen, Smirnov. I don't know what you're holding over Mr. Sagan, but there's no way I'm ever letting that contraption you've talked my Emmett into building get off the ground.
I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You lost him? You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
Well, go look for him. I've got my hands full with Parker.
Why are you saying all those terrible things about Emmett's friend?
Young Comrade Smirnov, you were the one who told me about his vile deeds.
Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it. You're still sore about going to jail. That was the dog's fault. If he hadn't come galumping up to me right after I started the fire, I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had to divert suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl? Is somebody with you?
No, it's just you and me. So, I don't mean to pry, but why did you burn down all those speakeasies?
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Edna, listen to me. You have to let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
Smirnoff's listening, isn't he?
No, listen.
Listen, Smirnoff. I don't know what you're holding over Mr. Sagan, but there's no way I'm ever letting that contraption you've talked my Emmett into building get off the ground.
Well, we should probably get back to the plan.
Yes, we should. Goodbye, Mr. Sagan.
Goodbye. Hang up.
Conversation
Didn't do he did an interesting job with the voice. What does the blue button do?
In the mood for fun? The House of the Future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese
Oh,
checkers
yeah.
and everything. This plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
And then I just take it.
Greetings again, mortals! This is Techni, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
Uh-oh.
A fully equipped home entertainment center. So, where's the ColecoVision?
ColecoVision?
In the House of the Future,
I don't like
phone
that.
conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
It's me, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sagan. What can I do for you?
Could you get Emmett for me?
Oh, I would, Mr. Sagan, but I can't see the kid nowhere. In fact, the last time I saw him, he was with you.
Oh, yes, right. Hang up.
Conversation terminated.
Okay. So many things to kind of just
In the House of the Future, phone
keep rolling through.
completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
Hi, Trixie. It's me, Michael.
Oh, hi. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing. I was just checking out this snazzy phone.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Conversation
We'll get fucked. Oh, you were? Well, I don't want to talk to you, so bye.
In the House of the Future,
Nothing like, what else can I do for you?
privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez,
And I try
always
Kid
with the
Tannen,
phones. Yeah?
and then some guy. Let's just do some guy.
This is Anthony. I'm looking for a friend of mine, Mr. Closeoff.
Clothes off?
Yes, first name Oliver.
Oliver Closeoff? Listen, kid, I didn't just fall off the poutine truck. Who is this really?
Poutine?
Conversation terminated.
Ugh, you are Canadian. Okay, last one, Kid Tannen. Or hopefully it's the last one.
In the House of the Future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
It's Kid Tannen. I'm out of jail and I want you back, baby.
I don't don't know who you are or why you're doing that horrible impersonation of Kid, but that part of my life is over. I've gone legit.
Conversation.
Well, that's good to hear, Grandma.
Good for you, Trixie.
False impressions. Impersonate 3 people over the phone. Nice. Okay. Perfect. I already have an idea of what I'm supposed to do. Hey, baby.
Hiya, folks.
What?
Oh, hello, Smirnoff.
That I have a recording
Now, can you
device.
please leave me alone to do my job.
In a minute, I'm not quite through yet.
I have one thing.
Shh, he's approaching.
I'm trying to think how I want to
Now,
play this. I
where
might
were we?
need to go back as Carl Sagan. I don't know if I can get the recording. Oh,
Hiya, folks.
Okay, call me a Snoop.
I don't know what that makes you a Snoop, but yeah, sure. Whatever. And then I give her Edna another call.
Where a man's home is truly his castle. Here, gratification is just always a push of a button away.
Bing, bing, bing.
In the house of the future,
I don't like the fact that that music all of a sudden just starts hitting right there for some reason. Just, it's so out of place because it goes all like this music and then it goes that music and then back to the, it just doesn't fit.
Klondike 4253.
Jeez, always with the phones. Yeah?
It's me, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mr.
You
Sagan.
don't sound
What
like
can I do for
Christopher
ya?
Lloyd.
Can you get Edna on the phone for me again?
You got it, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Your Highness!
Mr. Sagan, you really have to stop calling me like this. I've got to keep all of my attention on Detective Parker.
Yes, of course. I've just got a couple more questions. You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting
Oh,
their
yeah.
depravity to the world, and
Loose
the authorities
women.
did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned
She-
down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you
Is
find
she
my
like a
answer to
fucking
your longing?
pyromaniac?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Conversation terminated.
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Ding, 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 ding.
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott.
Hey, Mr. Philpott.
I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed type people. Like the lady said, I labor...
I don't even like algae cakes, but free samples are free samples.
That's true. You just can't go wrong with free samples, you know?
diligent study and countless hours of experimentation, I believe I have unlocked the secrets of this noble...
That being said, you know, there's certain things that are okay to be free. Free samples? Sure. Even if they're disgusting.
I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Loaded with healthful properties, vitamins A through J, along with enough protein to
All right, Parker.
Well, speak of the devil.
And he shall appear.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
I thought you'd never ask.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
Edna's the speakeasy arsonist.
That's an interesting theory.
It's the truth. I heard her confess.
Well, I didn't hear it, so I'm afraid it's your word against hers. And no offense, but her word carries a little more weight around here than yours does.
What if I have a plant?
You know how you said
Do I have
you'd
to?
defy Edna if I could
I guess
dig up
I
some
just have
dirt
to
on her?
pull it out.
Yeah? You got some?
Not that.
She sent this goon to beat up my dad and steal his videotape.
What's
That's
a videotape?
awful. What's a videotape?
Never mind. Thanks. I'll be back.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting. I will be back later to highlight another of our fine exhibitors. See you soon.
I'm surprised that went by so quickly.
Act casual. He's coming back.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade?
Why do you keep
We're
calling
busy
me
trying
comrade?
to protect the
Dark ass
expo
bitch.
from the likes
Facts.
of you.
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police
Didn't
property.
steal it. I fucking borrowed it.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
Once again.
One of these days, I should really stop falling for that.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. Emmett's
That happens
gotta
at
be
least
around
2 to
here
3 times an
somewhere.
episode.
Nah.
Why not? Oh, there we go.
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea blessed like me.
That looks like something I do not want to enter.
Well,
Heavy.
monsieur has a way with words.
What? Okay. Yeah, I guess so. Whatever.
Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Hell yeah. Come on. How do I fucking get up there, though?
Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today. I'm only giving this to Emmett.
Come on. Gotta love these controls.
Emmett's gonna fly his
Yeah, that's what I
electrokinetic
thought.
levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Okay, I'm at a little lost now.
Hiya, folks.
Hi, Trixie.
Now, what can I do you for?
I don't think Edna's gonna be an obstacle anymore.
Hell yeah.
So she was the speakeasy arsonist after all. Kid was right. I wonder if he was also right about whiskey being good for the vocal cords.
I don't think so. You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something. Thanks.
Okay.
I don't think so.
As natural, I am now running out of ideas.
Algae cakes! Miracle food from the swampland! Get your algae cakes!
Wait, what? Can I like fuck with the hose?
That looks like the air hose for the bathysphere.
Okay. Love these controls.
Some kind of deep sea diving thingy.
I'm gonna put some algae cake in there.
Maybe not.
No?
Not sure what that. Those look like the controls to raise and lower the whatchamacallit.
Talk to Arthur?
Hey, Artie. Have you seen Emmett? He isn't at his booth.
Odd. Well, he hasn't left the hall. I would have seen him. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
Is there any way you can delay Emmett's demo? He ran into some last-minute turbulence.
Emmett's already pushed his luck by substituting this electrokinetic what's-this for the mental alignment meter he was supposed to be showing. I can't alter his place on the roster, too. The board would get the idea I was showing favoritism.
See you around.
And we don't want favoritism. Oh, wait. Oh, maybe. Because there was nothing here. I don't know what would have changed, but, you know. Yeah?
No one in here.
Okay, fuck me then. Collected some algae cakes. It's kind of the only thing that's different here. Let's fuck it. Yeah, everyone says they haven't. I talked to this jabroni.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish-brown hair.
Distracted look?
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks.
You mean the place I just fucking went and came from and there was no one there? I think I have a whole entire roll.
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
Dead. Fucking kill me. What?
Perfect.
He's not supposed to, like, talk to himself.
Welcome to the Atlas House of Glass, the future of
So,
domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's
If
get
you go
outta
back
here.
in time
Emmett, don't listen
and
to
you
him.
jerk
He's
yourself
crazy.
off,
I'm
is
still
that
not
gay
sure
or
about
is that
this
advanced
business proposal,
masturbation?
Mr. Sagan. Let me explain it again.
Atlas glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study?
I'm a big
Simply slide the
fuckhead.
walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Oh, great. I don't know. Hernia. I was gonna be annoyed if that didn't open up. Maybe? Oh yeah. Double hell yeah. So good. Come on. Uh-oh. What, do you give him chloroform? He's drugging himself. He's touching himself. All kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. But sometimes you just gotta try. Well, that hardly moved. But I'm assuming it moved enough. Come on.
Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
I have a feeling. Oh, wait.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about.
Yep, there he is.
Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch them.
He sounded like fucking like a vampire, like
I know you're
you
in
know.
there, Doc.
Transylvanian.
Yes, I am a doctor.
Count Dracula. There we go.
of marine biology, but I fail to understand what you're.
Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with
Stop! Help! I'm being attacked.
Michael, what are you doing? You can't assault the exhibitors.
Why
You don't
not?
understand. He's
I
kidnapped
paid
Emmett.
good money to
The
come
voice
into
of
this
the
exhibit.
Confusing.
I'll say he is.
Thought that's you're like right as an American.
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him.
But
if you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Well, what the fuck, Grandpa? The fuck?
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How did that confirm?
I think I'm gonna take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid, sir.
Hey,
I should
this
have
guy trying to bum a free ride?
plenty of tickets.
No.
I had like a whole roll
See
of them.
that you don't. Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
C'est la vie.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
Yep. Fresh air, gross.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
You're not gonna get
I'm
away
pretty
with this,
sure I have like a
As
roll
they
of
say
tickets.
in my country. Que sera, sera.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Oh, give me a break.
He's now sounding like the fucking guys in Monty Python. I fought in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
Convention special! 2 free algae cakes with every...
Not sure what that... I ought to just go raise the bathysphere myself.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Is Punk giving you trouble, Mr. Duteau?
I've got to get Emmett out of there before it's time for his demo. That looks like the air hose for the bathysphere.
Maybe the algae cakes?
Not sure what that...
I agree. I'm not sure what that would do.
Not sure what that...
I agree.
Not sure what that... You've got to take my ticket and let me into the bathysphere. It's the rules.
Yeah.
You've got the problem. Go lodge a complaint.
Hey, Artie. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out.
Hell yeah.
Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere. Mon Dieu, what is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck.
Ay,
I'm afraid
caramba.
I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is.
It is,
Well,
it is,
I
it is.
will work on the problem. Perhaps if you come back later.
What if I just hop in there anyways?
Come down, please. The bathysphere. Step back! You're clipping the hose.
Oh?
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill young Emmett Brown so he ceases to exist.
Sorry.
It's me, Techne, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent
I wonder if I ran out of time or if this is how
technology
it's supposed to go.
Hey folks, if you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techne, at our information desk.
That seemed weird, but okay.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped horse means imminent doom.
It does if there's somebody inside the bathysphere, but I thought you said there wasn't anybody in the bathysphere.
There's not. I command you uncrimp that hose.
Funny, you'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
I mean, I don't...
Step off the hose.
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I won't do it.
Then neither will I.
Well, it looks like we're at an impasse. I guess I'll just fucking kill Doc Brown. Oh.
Superlords, the years, they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
It's a small fucking hole.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true.
Hi, caramba.
Hey, you.
Hey, he just took that guy's wallet.
Ah.
I think he took his wallet.
Oh,
Classic.
Remind me not to become an oceanographer. I guess I must have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there. Last thing I recall, I was in the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
No, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great.
I was just carrying that in my back pocket, as one does.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
I don't have to.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown!
Objection! Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Lathrop Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant! The longer you hold out, the harder it's going to be for you.
What if I throw some algae cakes on him?
Emmett.
Shh. Don't give me away.
Just jump in the levitator and go. What's he gonna do?
Shoot me down with an anti-aircraft gun?
I I
you
mean,
weren't scared of
I
your
carried
father
that thing in
anymore.
my back pocket. He's bigger than me, so maybe he's got one of those in his back pocket.
Not to be scared.
Come on, Emmett, you can't miss your big moment. You don't look very dignified crouching down there, you know.
Better undignified than dead.
Let me talk to him.
Come on, come on, come on. Just a few more steps. Yep, yep. Come on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Whew.
Don't think you can
Barely
shelter
made it.
him.
Come on, Mr. Judge.
Mr.
Sir.
Judge.
You're kind of making a scene here.
Wrong. I am stopping my son from making a scene here.
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything.
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. Fear! I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
Oh, God. I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
Hell yeah.
I guess so, yeah. You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I
With
don't
that German
intimidate
accent,
him
it's
enough.
gross.
That's the problem.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Oh, yeah.
Can't you two have it out later?
Oh, already
You
did
mean
that.
after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
He did kind of say it with a little German twang on that.
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. You dare...
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Okay, then fly.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Just go deal with them. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
I don't think that's what they said to Custer. I think Custer wanted to do that on his own. He was a madman, I think.
Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back.
I'm counting to 4. I'm...
Would you like an ouchie cake?
Dry!
Not sure what that...
Would you like an ouchie
Not sure
cake?
what that...
Was, you know, trying to make peace.
So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there.
Oh, ay caramba.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
I say just fucking get in the car and fly.
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be
What's
young.
understand?
You don't know what it's
You're
like
a
to
big,
have
overgrown
dreams, to have
baby who
ambitions
wants
so
everything
great
his
and
own
so
way.
powerful that they've
Scratched
got a
you.
life
I
of
should
their
have
own.
scratched you
And it's
instead of
all
letting
you can
your
do to
mother
hang on
indulge
for
every
dear
one of
life
your
while they
cockamamie
gallop on where
whims.
they must.
Then don't
This
chalk it up
is
there, you
America,
grinder.
Pop.
If
And
I
in
was not getting
America,
married,
a
America.
person
my
doesn't
mother would have
have
given
to
me
do
a
what his
sound
father
thrashing.
did.
And
Isn't
good
that
for
why you
him.
came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Yeah, all right. Get in there and fly. Roll those R's.
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Emmett, deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what I'm afraid of. Emmett's just...
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Hell
okay,
yeah.
But if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Damn.
Look, Your Honor, you don't
Fuck
see
his mom.
it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Sure, sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see
His
to it
father
there are no
sucks.
more mistakes.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays
Talk about
you
calling
gotta
your
take
son
chances.
a failure.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language. There's only $2 to
And
your
somehow
name.
you became a U.S.
You
judge.
bet your socks, me, and I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Hey, we're making progress. He says, you're like your mother.
I really think he means it this time.
He won't listen to me.
I really think he means it this
whoops.
time.
He won't listen to me.
Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Not quite sure what that meant, but yeah, sure.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
That's what I thought.
He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... Oh, skip it.
Ha.
You were starting to say that you're like...
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Oh,
Pop,
so sweet.
You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator... Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay. And now the Hill Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator.
All right, let's punch this bitch up to 88 miles an hour.
Look at that! He's flying! My Emmett is flying!
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Emmett and a push cart.
Hey, stop! Get
Oh,
back here!
fucking hell.
Are you okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on. We gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
But...
Move! Marty!
Oh my God, Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, ruthenium.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
What? You mean... Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
Well, he doesn't really have a choice there.
Doc, come back. Doc?
Yeah, a little bit. Sort of.
Marty, have you
Sorta,
been
Doc.
out here the whole time?
Damn it. Is it over already?
Oh, it's over, all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. And if I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. What was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is going to play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
Still want to know who this Scott fellow is and why is he so great?
So, what comes next?
Work, work, and more work. A few more stumbles, followed by a breakthrough or two. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
The future mayor.
It was, Carl Sagan.
What? The guy who tried to hire me in there? You were friends with him? Strange. But how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you.
And everything to do with you.
What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. But there's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this?
Uh-oh.
Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
You wouldn't understand.
Oh, yeah? Try me. What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me. Don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Emmett!
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable
What does the key to the city
damage
even
to
do? What does that
something.
mean?
Just say you promise.
Like you get to unlock all the doors to the city and you just break and enter because it's a super master key to all the doors in the city, right? Is that what it is? Or maybe all the government buildings?
Wait. I will see you again, right?
I guarantee it.
But now I gotta fucking go track down Edna and the time machine. Is that her? Or is that Doc?
Yeah, it worked.
Hey!
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
Ah.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
I came to make sure you stayed on the path of science.
As opposed to what? The dog food business?
Politics.
Politics? That doesn't sound like me.
It wasn't.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about my...
Where is he? Where's that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name. You see my Artie anywhere?
Oh, God.
Artie McFly?
That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian
And
floozy.
that's...
Can you believe it?
What's his name?
Hitched? Married. I swear, that boy's gonna put his papa in an early grave.
So that's how she got her job back. Ah, he's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma,
I think
I'm
what
not
his name?
me.
Marty McFly, whoever
Hey,
the...
that was Great Grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me.
Hey-oh.
Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
That's the problem.
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Great Scott.
Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
That's what I was thinking.
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Fuck, what is his name?
Well, now you two look a mite lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us. We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
Oh, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspect.
Michael J. Fox. There we go. That is Michael J. Fox there.
When did Hill Valley go away?
Oh, heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who could tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas, but I'm pretty sure she won't talk to you.
Why wouldn't she talk to us?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end. You'll have to go the last quarter mile on foot. Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Goodbye, Michael J. Fox.
Can I drive?
That never works out, Marty.
Mary Pickford.
That name sounds familiar. Oh, look, DeLorean. She must have gone back in time and was too stupid to figure out, or the car just broke. I was gonna say too stupid to figure out how to go back to the original time, or the car just broke.
Step away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
I hate to see it like this.
Beware of Cat.
Mary Pickford. Now, where would she pick up a fake name like that? I'm sure I can get her to talk to me.
Then what are you waiting for? Knock on the door.
I wonder what's cooking.
Cat.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
Why not?
Ouch!
Burn the fucking shitter.
Yeah, I can wait.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use.
Oh, I wonder why you think that. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to take the fucking mop head and put that in my bag, pocket. I don't know. Ah, cactus. Yeah, let's check that out. Reach for the sky. Hey, Frisbee, far out.
Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Michael Corleone.
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
I saved your life once, a long time ago, remember? Kid Tannen had you tied up.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her.
Oh, yeah.
Knock on the door again.
I'm a little surprised that Doc and Marty and the DeLorean are all about, you know?
An old saloon sign.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Too bad it's all burnt.
I figured they'd be erased from existence.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
You tried to have me arrested once, a long time ago. Remember?
How many times I gotta tell ya I don't talk about any time but today?
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
How many times I gotta tell ya I don't talk about
Ay,
any time
caramba.
but
This
today?
fucking bitch, man.
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
Come on, Miss Strickland.
Miss who?
Strickland. You're Edna Strickland.
Take a look at the mailbox, Sonny. Name's Pickford. Mary Pickford. And it has
gotta
been
figure
for
out who
as
this
long as I
fucking
care
Mary
to
Pickford is.
remember. And like I told you, I don't care to remember!
Listen, lady, you've got to tell us where Hill Valley went.
Canadian American film actress.
Standing in Hill Valley. Population 1.
But there used to be a regular town here, right?
Might be there was a town once long ago, or might be it was in the future. How many times I gotta tell ya, I don't talk about any time but today!
You see that car over there? You stole that from Carl Sagan, and you time jumped into the past.
Me? Steal a car? You got a lot of nerve, Sonny. Everyone in town knows that Mary Pickford's the most law-abiding citizen that Hill Valley's ever had. And I don't give a fig about the past.
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
A mop. Algae cake. Which I don't know why I have that. A fire. Shit.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
Yeah, it's actually yours. I brought you a mop head.
I brought you this.
Already got one.
No. Not anymore, bitch.
I brought you this.
I ain't interested in flowers.
But wait till you hear.
And I especially ain't interested in talking flowers. Put them away.
Why would you not want some talking flowers?
Something Edna wants.
Don't look at me. I didn't bring anything.
Oh, maybe the algae cakes.
I brought you these algae cakes.
Wait there.
See? Turned out they were important. Oh, what a bitch.
Not bad. You got anything else for me?
Are your teeth green? They better be green. Green Goblin.
I brought you these tickets to the expo.
What expo?
The expo you left when you swiped the DeLorean and jumped back in time.
Stop messing with my brain. I don't know nothing about
Maybe
time
she was
travel,
just
and I never
so
did.
in denial
What's
about
more,
what happened.
I never talk about the past.
What about a photo of my dad?
I brought you this picture.
Who's that?
You don't know him, but he looks a lot like this guy you did know.
Not interested.
I brought you him.
Him? Who him? Him who?
Sure, you remember him. Carl Sagan, the guy you framed as a speakeasy arsonist.
Speakeasy? Arson? That's complete gibberish, Sonny. Whatever you're talking about's got nothing to do with me. I never involve myself in such criminal shenanigans. Still, his features remind me of someone.
Come on. Fucking thing. Come on.
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Hey, we might have gotten there.
What am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
Wait, does he have a wedding ring on?
Can't be. Emmett.
Yes, Edna. It's me.
What a beautiful shot of her chin.
It is. It's October 13th, 1931. Oh, and you are Emmett. Emmett. How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming? Or stay there.
It's a classic case of repressed memories syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
Oh. He's a little worse for wear.
Darling, you've come back. Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Dear? Babyface, sweet stuff. Snookums. Let's go with a good old-fashioned Snookums.
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 You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
Love
I
it.
suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker
Classic
to
man.
close your booth down.
Well, yeah,
Good
sure,
medicine
whatever.
for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
Okay, he does have a wedding ring on. Good.
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yard.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
And something's about to happen.
Oh, yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
Okay. Burned out DeLorean. Just getting it and hop to 1985.
I hate to see it like this.
Oh. Come on, Doc. Come on. Talk to Doc. Come on. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can.
Not sure what that... Help me figure something out.
Yes?
I'm not sure what she's searching for.
Did Detective Parker do something to Edna at the expo?
Yeah, he tried to arrest her.
That must be it. Can you think of a way to prompt her memory?
Explain something to me, Doc. Edna jumped to the past and made Hill Valley disappear, right?
That's the working hypothesis.
Then how come we're still around?
Exactly.
Whatever Edna did to Hill Valley must have happened so long ago that the ripples in the time stream haven't caught up with us.
I'll give you that.
How long do we have before the ripples catch up with us?
Oh, I'm sure we've got at least an hour before everything goes to hell.
Great. If we don't restore the timeline, I'll never be born, right?
Probably not.
But even if we do restore it, my grandpa's gone and married the wrong woman. Either way, I'm hosed.
One crisis at a time, Marty. Right now,
Again,
let's worry about getting the full
Trixie,
story out of Edna.
the fucking hottie that hung out with Tannen, the bad gangster dude. Yeah, she's your grandma, dude. You banged your grandma after you banged your mom.
Edna used the DeLorean to jump into the past. I wonder why she never jumped out again.
Put yourself in her shoes. Unexpectedly propelled into the past by an unreliable time machine. Would you risk another trip?
I might. Maybe we could check the time circuits to find out what date she landed.
Yeah, they look great.
There's anything left of the time circuits, but I'm afraid they rusted out long ago.
When do you think it died? The DeLorean, I mean.
That vehicle hasn't been operational in a very long time. My guess is whatever happened to Hill Valley also happened to it.
You know, I've been dealing with Edna Strickland a lot lately, and I've seen her old and I've seen her young, but I've never seen her so...
Batshit crazy.
That got me. Wasn't expecting that.
How do you think Edna got this way?
I guess that Edna's immense guilt over whatever she did in the past, combined with the trauma of traveling through time, has caused her to repress her memories. If we want to find out what happened, we'll have to break through those blocks, preferably before the time ripples catch up with us.
You really think we can get through to Edna? She seems pretty out there.
Even the most repressed memories can be restored with the appropriate stimulation. We just have to find the right cues to lead her down a path of emotional recovery before we get erased by the time stream.
Sure, no problem.
That sounds very
It's
easy.
disorienting enough under the best of circumstances. Imagine the effect on a mind that's completely unprepared, especially a mind that doesn't deal well with chaos.
I still can't believe my grandpa married Trixie. What are we gonna do about that?
It's a dire situation, but I'm afraid I'll have to take a back seat to unraveling this unspeakable catastrophe.
I'll figure something out.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, I will. Not the scientist. No, not him. I will. Granted, I've been in the shit a lot longer than he has as of right now, but still.
Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh, maybe I could try burning the porta potty now. Or outhouse, I should say. Maybe I was just trying to burn it too soon.
Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
Don't tell me when and when not to burn shit. Oh, she was like well into fucking burning shit herself, so.
Not sure what that...
Okay, maybe it's not the correct time to fucking burn shit. Okay,
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Not sure what that... Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
Oh, the hat.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well.
I'm doing her a favor by stealing this.
Not bad. Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me. What's that? Who's there?
Please, Marty, don't interrupt the trance.
Sorry, but she sucks.
It's locked.
Damn it.
A blacksmith sign. I wonder if it's from Doc's old shop. Mary Pickford. Now where would she pick up a fake name like that?
The movies.
Not sure what that...
I don't know. I just thought I'd maybe put that on him or something.
Not sure what that...
Oh, yes. Oh, look at this
Talk about a watering
saloon.
hole.
Gross. It's a saloon, and now we burn it down. Now it's all coming together.
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I can wait. Not sure what that... Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
Okay. Fuck it. Clues time.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh! He's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And here it comes!
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? What's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
Okay. Like I said, one more for the money. Let's try and burn this fucking outhouse slash saloon down, baby.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch! Not sure what that... Not sure what that...
Oh, yes.
Here they come! The lights! I'm being transported!
Where?
Back! Back! To the past!
What do you see?
Hill Valley! But it's all different. It's so small and primitive. Heavens! Can it be? It is!
Is what?
Grandfather! Big as life!
Marshal James Strickland came to Hill Valley in 1869, shot by...
I know, Doc. We met him in 1885. Remember?
No! I must be mistaken. Grandfather didn't look like that. That man is an imposter! I'm not even sure it is a man! This is all very confusing.
Can I burn the fucking outhouse?
Why am I
yet?
thinking about the past? Get off my lawn, you kids!
Better find a way to bring back Marshal Strickland. Quick! We've got to bring this story to a climax.
Oh, Grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic, to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century. And I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street. Lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look at him. Acting like a big shot. Throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
what?
I don't know.
Saloon.
It's something I don't like. Something evil.
Ugh.
Saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise! Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands.
Once again.
I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
Now I get to burn it, baby. Only took me about 47 tries, but we got there.
No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that. First, we'll need some kerosene.
Oh, fuck.
Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now, watch.
Would have been cooler if she set herself on fire, but you know, whatever. It's not that kind of story game.
The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness. Burn, you sucker, burn!
Hell yeah.
I was never this passionate when we were dating.
She was.
What is it, Edna? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like
It did happen like this, and you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're...
A hooligan! I'm a hooligan!
Happens to the best of us, baby. We're all hooligans deep down. Some of us just choose to embrace it and listen to ska music. Some punk music,
Here's
baby.
the story. Black and white and red all over.
Hill Valley destroyed by fire started approximately 2 a.m. July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story, am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You
Made you steal it. Made you steal it.
Powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley. I hereby sentence you two criminals to... You! How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines in a Hayesville Herald. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right?
Yeah, you get him, Michael J. Fox.
This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right. Much obliged.
Crackpot mended.
There's Beauregard Tannen's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
We'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
What if I just wake that guy up?
I think I liked it better on the outhouse. I'd better not get too close. I'd better not get too close. I'd better not get too close.
Fine then. Hi. Yeah, whatever.
I'd better not get too close.
Can't fucking get close for nothing. So I can't get close for anything other than the window, though. So he's the...
Who's there?
Edna, stop. It's just me.
Mr. Sagan, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same question, Miss Pickford.
Isn't it obvious? I'm putting an end to your den of iniquity before it starts.
How does
I don't think so,
it
Mary.
burn from place to place when it's made of brick?
I don't like shooting women, but no one comes between Beauregard B. Tannen and his livelihood.
Tannen, stop. If you shoot her, she'll drop the torch, and this whole place will burn up. Edna, stop. If you drop that torch, he'll shoot us.
Looks like we're at something of a standoff here, Mr. Tannen.
An old
I don't see a way out
Mexican
unless
standoff.
Somebody manages to disarm both of you at the same time.
How the hell am I supposed to do that?
If only we do something.
Was that a mouse?
What's the matter, Miss Pickford? Scared of a little mouse?
No, but you should be scared. Mice carry diseases. It's a fact. Look it up.
1 second, be right back. Just 1 second. 1 second. Okay.
Maybe we can come to a more peaceable solution, Mr. Tannen.
Keep your distance.
Dolores Miskin?
Ooh, the fuck is that? Is that grandma? Is that great-great-grandma?
Maybe I could jump him. If I had a gun, I could probably outdraw Tannen, but I don't. Chandelier's right over their heads. That's gotta be useful somehow.
Nah.
Hang in there, Doc. That must be where Edna got the kerosene. Dolores Miskin?
Are you here to haul me back to 1931 for my son?
I just left. Oh.
Man, this thing is not light.
What does that matter? You fucking put other shit in your pockets all the time.
Not sure what that... Crap.
Ay, caramba.
It's right over his head, but I can't knock him out while Edna's still holding that torch.
Why not? I believe in you.
Why are you so hellfire determined to meddle in my affairs, woman? You've been...
I don't know what. Do I have anything?
The sandbag's right over Tannen's head. I can't reach it, and even if I could knock it down, Edna'd be free to torch the place.
We don't want that.
Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift.
Why are you dressed like that?
I wasn't planning on visiting the 19th century today.
Man, this thing is not light.
Huh. Okay, I have almost an idea.
I wonder what's in these. Oh, stop. Quiet. God.
What the hell? Oh, cow crap. There goes all my pickled pig's feet.
Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift.
I don't know. Shouldn't be too heavy now, assuming...
Going down.
There we go.
Looks like your torch is getting a little dim there, Miss Pickford.
It's still hot enough to bring down this little
They're
bit
just
of Gomorrah.
they're just waiting forever for me to be able to do this. I love it.
All right, physics.
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, man. I don't know how to get to the other side. Can I get to the other side? Like, what does it matter if there's pickle juice up there? Oh. Yeah, sure. Perfect.
What was that noise?
What noise? I didn't hear a noise. Say, that's a lovely chandelier you've got there, Tannen. Is it French?
French? Nah, I got it.
Oh, I wanted to hear. You got it off the something misfortune? I don't know.
Okay, that was lucky.
Won't be long now.
We'll just see.
Dolores Miskin?
Okay.
The sandbag's right over Tannen's head. The ammo's in place. Now to pull the trigger. The sandbag's right over Tannen's head.
How do I pull the trigger?
I gotta find some way to snuff out Edna's torch without getting her and Doc killed. Hang in there, Doc.
100 years from now, Hill Valley will erect a statue in my honor.
If you...
Oh, no, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Now we're back up here.
The ammo's in place. Now to pull the trigger. Not sure what that...
Mary Pickford?
Don't tell me that you're not traveling through time under a pseudonym, Mr. Carl Sagan.
Quit yammering, you two. Nothing worse than a chatty standoff.
Come on.
Got any last words?
I'll see you in hell, Tannen.
You first, lady.
Come on, you son of a...
Ha!
Ah!
The frog?
What the frog?
Who the hell are you?
I'm the diversion, butthead.
Oh! You knew Doc Brown had it in him.
Nice one, Doc.
Don't tell Clara. She thinks fisticuffs set a bad example for the boys. Now, where's Edna?
Doc, she's gone. Edna's DeLorean.
We've got to stop her before she hits 88 miles per hour. Come on.
You gotta like engage the time circuits and all that.
Okay, Edna, nothing to be worried about. You're a smart woman with a strong moral compass. You just need to think your way out of it. Oh, fudge!
Hey, headset.
What's she doing?
I think she's spouting euphemisms at us. Luckily, the road out of Hill Valley is still pretty rough in 1875. It's unlikely she'll manage to accelerate to 88 miles an hour anytime soon.
How are we gonna stop her?
Good question. We can't risk injuring her or damaging the vehicle for fear of altering the timeline even further. Luckily, those diagnostic lights my alternate self put all over her DeLorean have given me an idea. Here, take these.
What are these?
Flux synchronization modules.
What? How do they work?
I generally use them for maintenance purposes, but we might be able to use them to sync up with the alternate DeLorean's diagnostic modules, thus making it possible to link both sets of time circuits and override the time destination of the alternate DeLorean. At least that's the theory.
Perfect. Love
That's
it.
a great plan.
That's what I love, working on theory.
Best of all, we won't need to weld the modules to the frame. We'll just snap them over the diagnostic links.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to go out there? How the heck am I supposed to do that?
Good question.
Hoverboard.
Aha!
A hoverboard!
It saved our hides a few times before, so it seemed like the appropriate tool to bring along for the job.
Sweet!
You okay?
It's just like riding a bike.
You ready to make the jump?
Ready, Doc.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Whoa!
Nice form, Marty. How's the reception on the wireless?
Great. Where'd you get these?
From Bird's Cache, a 21st century video game console. Now remember, all you've got to do is attach the flux sync modules to those diagnostic lights.
Or
Will do, Doc.
working theory here. I open up the door and I give, Edna the good old 1-2. Ba-ba.
Mr. Fusion!
I'm from the 1980s.
Leave it alone.
I mean, not me, but Marty's from the 1980s. Ba-ba. He may not
Is that one of
have
the
much of
flux
a problem.
emitters?
Yes, now plug in the flux sync.
I can't reach it from here.
You just have to climb onto the top.
Not sure what that...
Whee.
Mr. Fusion!
Yeah, we don't know if she's put anything in there, because it's only good for one trip, I think. See?
It's locked! Oh! Get off!
Ah, shit. But I'm smooth. She's not. Okay. Let's, I guess, go to the rear bumper and try this again, but on the other side.
Is this the starboard flux emitter?
Yes, now plug in the flux sync.
All right.
Nicely done. Now, aim the sync toward the receiving dish.
What?
I'll try, but it's getting a little bumpy out here. I already put a flux override here.
Perfect. Oh, shit.
Great, that's one flux sync down. 2 to go.
Can I go around the front?
I better not touch it now that it's synced.
Agreed. but you know, front bumper and all that.
Whoa!
She's trying to kill you. Oh no. Whoa.
Mr. Fusion's belching flames.
Yes, that's unfortunate. I'd stay out of them if I were you.
It's one of the flux emitters.
But I can't reach it. See?
I can't reach it from here.
And then he tells me to get on top, but I already crawled on top.
It's one of
Oh
the
shit,
flux
fuck,
emitters.
that's not what I meant. There we go.
Don't cross through those flames. They may be radioactive.
I don't even like crossing through normal flames.
So I have to go around the front anyways.
I better not touch it now that it's synced. Whoa!
Marty!
I'm okay. I'm okay. Not sure what that... It's locked! I better not touch it now that it's synced.
God damn. This is... I'm doing everything wrong, apparently.
Not sure what that...
I got a windshield wiper, so that's cool.
I can't talk to her from here.
Well, not with that attitude, you can't.
It's one of the flux emitters.
Yes, we know this. Why'd that put me back there?
I can't reach it from
Could
here.
have just said I can't reach it from here. I'm trying to climb. Ah! Not having all of the success.
Whoa!
Careful, Marty!
Don't worry, I got it.
Nice work, Marty.
Okay, now I can go.
Not sure what that...
Oops. To the back. She's gonna see me. No? Oh. She's just blind.
Now let's get that flux over right much more before she starts making life difficult.
Before she starts making life.
Easy up till now?
Yeah, thank you, Marty.
Well, here goes nothing, Doc. Whoa!
Perfect! Now, aim the flux thing towards the receiving dish on my DeLorean.
Receiving dish, check! I already put a flux override here.
Yep. Hell yeah. Two of three. Whoa! Now I don't know how to get to the third one.
Get off my car, you hooligan!
I mean, I'm not left-handed. Marty might be. I don't know. Maybe.
It's locked! It's one of the flux emitters.
And I can't reach from here. We already know this, but fuck it.
Can't reach it from here.
No! Who would have seen this coming?
It's locked.
Windshield wiper.
Not sure what that.
Blacksmith.
Not sure what that.
I said, oh.
Edna.
What?
Let me in.
You want in? Fine.
Ah!
Marty, are you all right?
Not really.
What?
Pull over.
No.
Windshield wiper.
Not sure what that.
No. Blacksmith.
Not sure what that. Whoa! Ugh.
Excellent, Marty. Now that you're on top,
Just how I drew it up.
flux sync to the overhead flux emitter.
It's great, Doc. It's stuck.
Don't worry about the hubbub. Let's get that.
That's my fucking hoverboard, dog. Also, I'm gonna do some sweet chicks and get all the ladies like Jennifer.
Nicely done. Now, aim the sync toward the receiving
Now
dish.
do this impossible thing. Upside down. Ta-da!
That's it. Get out of there, Marty.
Phew.
Hey!
Now what?
Now we take control of Edna's DeLorean with the flux synchronizers, and that's strange.
What?
According to these readings, the temporal cohesion of Edna's DeLorean is decaying at an alarming rate.
English, Doc.
We've got to get Edna home, now!
Now she's not gonna crank it up to 88. Unless us going 88 can like synchronize her with us, I guess.
Holy shit!
Uh-oh. What a hooligan. Crashing into the fucking police station like that.
Parker? Then I must be back in... Would you be kind enough to tell me what day it is?
It's the day I place you under arrest for arson, resisting arrest, and being a general all-round pain in the ass.
No! You can't arrest me. Not now. I just got back from the last century.
Would you look at that? Edna Strickland, drunk as a skunk.
I'm not drunk, you reprobate. I'm a time traveler.
Reprobate.
You are. Oh, I'm loving this.
I'll prove it to you. Come with me. We can do the whole day over if you want. We can fix everything.
We can start by drying you out. Come on, into the station with you.
You can bunk with me, doll.
I'd rather die. Stop it! Unhand me, you dolt!
Well, I guess that's it for Edna.
Yes, I suppose it is. You know, whoever said time heals all wounds didn't know squat about time travel.
What do you do about that, DeLorean?
No need to do a thing. Ever since we synced up the time circuits, the temporal breakdown in Edna's DeLorean has accelerated at an exponential rate. By my calculations, the timeline should catch up with it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now!
What the hell? Hey, Parker, you're not gonna believe this.
See? What did I say? Ready to go home?
Wait, Doc. The timeline's not fixed yet. Look.
Michael, you missed all the fireworks at the expo.
Yeah, so I heard. Listen, I heard a rumor about you two.
I guess we gotta come clean. Ta-da! Artie took me to Reno last night.
Try to keep a secret in Hill Valley.
Well, you gonna congratulate us or what?
Then it's true. My grandpa's married the wrong grandma. I'm done for.
Hey, are you feeling all right, kid? You don't look so hot.
This just isn't right.
Now, I know marrying a Canadian for a work permit isn't strictly by the book,
Yeah,
but hey,
it's true.
sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love.
Isn't he just the sweetest?
Artie, you can't do this. You're not supposed to get married for another 5 years.
Well, I know Trixie and I were taking things slow.
But after that witch Edna got me fired with that postcard, we kind of accelerated things a little.
The postcard? Oh, man. Can you see through me?
No, never could figure you out. I thought you'd be thrilled for us.
You don't understand. You're supposed to marry Sylvia Miskin.
But I did marry Sylvia Miskin.
What?
You didn't think my real name was Trixie Trotter, did ya?
Don't feel too bad. It was kind of a surprise to me, too.
Wait a minute. You're Grandma Sylvie?
Grandma? Hey, how old do you think I am, kiddo?
But you're so skinny and blonde and...
See? He banged his grandma. I mean,
God.
we'll just say it
I've seen
implied
you
he banged his grandma. And then he banged his mom.
Sylvia?
Again, we'll just say he implied
Okay,
banged.
pal.
But, you know.
I'm fine. Great. You kids go off and have yourself a wonderful honeymoon. And don't worry about your dad, Artie. I'm sure he'll come around.
Hey!
Come around to what?
Michael J. Fox.
To approving your marriage. You seem kind of mad about it back at the high school.
Well, that was before I got a look at her. Besides, my dear old
Before I
father
got to look at her. Hey, well, my son married a looker, and I'm okay with that, you know.
I can't imagine a better daughter-in-law than the charming Miss Sylvie here.
Aw, thank you, Dad.
As for you, stranger, I'll thank you to not go poking your nose in McFly family business.
It's been a pleasure, Agent Corleone.
See ya in the funny papers, Mikey.
Goodbye, Grandma.
You know,
Man, look at that technology from 2010.
in 1931.
Hey, that's my grandma you're talking about.
Yeah, she used to fucking sleep with a tannin. Gross.
Here we are, back in good old 1986.
May 14th?
15th. Best to build in a little lag time. Gives you a chance to catch up.
Looks like the estate sale is still going on. Hey, don't you want to stay, Doc? You got to stop the bank from selling off all your old stuff.
What are you talking about? Estate sale? Bank? I'm not dead, Marty. Clara and I are having a little garage sale, that's all.
Garage sale? You mean...
Marty, you're back from your trip. Hello, Doc. Selling off the family treasures, eh?
Not quite, but I hope you find something you like.
Speaking of which, did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, I sure did.
Great! Hey, is that a box of Asimov?
Let me get this straight. Are you telling me you live here now? In 1986?
Well, naturally. Clara and I maintain a part-time residence here. Wasn't that the case when you left?
No.
Strange. I can't imagine not sticking around. After all, I've got my late father's foundation to supervise. If I wasn't here, who'd present the annual Earhart Brown Scholarship for Young Scientists?
Hey, we repaired his relationship with his dad.
I'll explain it to you later.
I don't see what's so funny about looking after a family legacy. Oh, almost forgot. I've got something for you. Happy graduation.
Graduation? But that's not for another... The McFlys of Hill Valley.
An exhaustively detailed history of your family. from your great-great-grandfather Seamus to the present.
You traveled through time to write this?
Now, most of the research was done traditionally, but your grandma Sylvia proved to be something of a mystery.
Which is why you traveled back to 1931, to look for her.
Exactly. Who knew she was singing in a speakeasy under a stage name?
This is great, Doc. Thanks.
It's the least I could do for the man who saved me from making the worst mistake of my life.
Yoo-hoo! Dr. Brown!
Edna?
Oh, she likes dogs.
What's going on? What are you doing with my dog?
The same thing I do every afternoon, silly man. Giving him such much needed exercise. Isn't that right, Einstein?
Hey, Dollface, it's past time for our 3:30.
Coming, sweetie. Oh, Mr. McFly, have you seen my stepson anywhere?
Oh, Biff, I think you're late for an appointment.
Oh, well, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Hi, Marty.
Don't they make a great little family? You'd never know they met in prison.
So it all came full circle.
Let's just walk quietly into the lab. There are no more surprises.
Oh. What?
Doc!
Marty, what are you doing here?
You gotta come with me. Back to the future.
Marty, you can't be here. If your younger self sees you, the consequences could be catastrophic.
My younger self? Oh, right. Bring him along, too. This concerns all of us.
What do you mean? Does something happen to us?
Do we turn into assholes or something?
Nah, we're fine. But our great-great-grandkids?
What the hell?
Great Scott.
No. Hey, it's blue. How beautiful.
Doc, you gotta come back with me. Back to listen to him, Doc. It's me you gotta help. If you want to save Jennifer and our 12 kids.
12 kids.
That timeline was over in 5 jumps back.
Doc, how can there be 2 more of me here?
I have no idea. By all rights, a space-time continuum should be tearing apart like a cheap dish rag right now.
It already is. What my evil twin and I are trying to say is the future is totally jacked up, and you gotta come with me to save it. No, me! So, we meet at last. You've altered my timeline once too often.
What's going on, Doc?
Well, we do seem to have a conundrum on our hands.
Yeah, Doc, but which one is the real me?
Isn't it obvious, Marty? Come on.
Prepare to be erased. Doc, wait! What about the space-time continuum? Yeah, what about my future? And mine?
The future can wait. We've got a present to catch up with.
Where to, Doc?
Mr. McFly, thrill me.
Stupid. Do, back in time. Gotta get back in time. You know, yeah, I admit that was a good time. I appreciate that game. Glad I picked it up and decided to play it. That's where the DMCA comes in. I'm definitely getting hit here, but they might allow it. I don't know. I've noticed that on YouTube they've been where it will say like copyright, but it says that the copywriter allows it to be played. So maybe they'll allow this to be fine as well, I guess. Who's this? Huey Lewis in the news? Something like that. Such a good. Okay. I figured we'd let this play through, but that's kind of it for this game and for me today. I don't know what I'm gonna play Monday. I really don't have anything lined up. I guess I'll just have to figure it out Monday night or Monday, or I'll think about it tonight or whatever. But yeah. So many things I could play. I know I have a couple PlayStation games that I bought that I have yet to play. There's Cyberpunk. There's a few Steam games I have that I've yet to play. Play with the guys. What else? I don't know if I have any Xbox games. Not that it really matter, but trying to see. Yep, there. Willie and Marty Future, performed by Michael J. Fox. Interesting. I don't know who Marty Future is. Maybe it was one of those guys. I don't know. And then I also have Assassin's Creed, the latest one that came out, the kind of like shorter one. I ended up getting that. You know what's funny is I don't even recall buying that, but I have it. I know I have it. And then there's a couple other games that I've been meaning to play, but it's probably best that I play the games that I actually own first before I go out and buy games. Like Spider-Man 2 is on my docket. Yet to play that, surprisingly. The newest God of War I've yet to play. Horizon Zero Dawn, the newest one. So I don't own any of those, but I'll definitely get to them at some point. But like I said, I do have Cyberpunk. Oh, I could play Ghost of Tsushima, because I did play that, but I did buy the director's cut, and it has a little extra stuff, so I could play that again. I love that game. It's such a good game. Trying to think what else I have. Like I said, I know I have some Steam games. Can't look at them right now. Oh, I could actually. I gotta wait. Let's check out this. To be continued. It wasn't continued. Too bad. I would honestly, I would love if they made a Back to the Future game. I know TellTale was bought out and kind of revamped again. It's different from the old TellTale who made this one, but I mean, they're making the Wolf Among Us game or something like that. The Wolf game. I can't think what it's called. I just know that I really like that game, and they're making that a sequel. Let's see. What do I have currently? I got Classified France 44 that I've yet to play. The Expanse TellTale series. Maybe I could play on that. Maybe not next, just because this is TellTale. I could always do the finals with the guys. Helldivers 2 potentially with the guys. I could get back into Pacific Drive. I did buy it. I wanted to like it, but I just It's kind of I mean, granted, I do have more games, but those are the games that I have downloaded right now. Or Sunken Land, I could potentially play with the guys, but yep. Alright. Oh, not the one I meant. My bad. I'm not being right back. I meant this one. My bad, guys. Okay. Well, anyways, that does it for me today. I will be back on Monday. I guess it will be a surprise to everyone of what I'm going to play. Heck, it might be a surprise to me. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get on and be like, hey, let's fucking chat. I don't know. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. You have a great rest of your Saturday. Great rest of your weekend. And I'll hopefully see you Monday. As always, follow, subscribe, like, comment, all those things. Appreciate it very much, guys. And hopefully I see you guys Monday.